Yes, yes, yes. Hotep Baklava greetings. Bless up. Welcome black to the recovery room of Racism Non-Anonymous with me, Sis Abana, the recovering African who is culturally enslaved in America, and who is a representative from the voices in the margins. I am true to the cause of African liberation via unification and utilizing the tool of healthy and effective communication. Yeah, I could use some vitamin S, and that's okay. Instead, I kind of store the energy up inside and allow it to come out in other ways because getting the vitamin S these days is pretty tall task, given the fact that our men have been socialized towards homosexuality, towards denigration of the African nation. And because they've been socialized in that way, and because they are seemingly unbeknownst to them, fully engaged in that denigrating process, most strong black sisters like myself don't get no vitamin S. they're afraid of what's going to happen. They're afraid of change. That's neither here nor there. At this point, what I came to talk about today is just the sense of loneliness and melancholy that's kind of been present for me today. And as I am aware of that feeling, I am also aware of what it's connected to. And I know that it is connected to having limited finances. And when I think about the limited finances, I am aware of the reasons that I am sort of limited in my financial status these days. And that is what sort of keeps pushing and triggering the sadness. But you know, underneath a sadness, or rather what overshadows sadness, is anger. And there is a lot of anger connected to my situation in terms of my financial status because of the reasons that I lost my job a couple of years ago, the precipitating events that led to it, the people involved in it. More importantly though, right now what I'm really connected to that leads to the sadness as opposed to the anger as being, primary is, you know, I use counter-racist strategy. Yeah, that's what they call it, counter-racist strategy, to protect myself or my job. At the time that I went through that process, I had the support of a counter-racist scientist. And it's like when I, lost my job, that person, along with all of the other counter-racist scientists, abandoned me. Just kind of left me. And then, even on top of that, I was sort of ostracized from the counter-racist community via Facebook groups and so forth. And that it's that memory that is just been triggered for me today as I think about the ways that we Africans are so divided and our unwillingness to really work towards something different. And it's that unwillingness that I see and experience with other African descendants that really leaves me in a state of sad, melancholy type energy. So that's what's going on for me today, and that's what I just needed to talk about and share with the world, with whoever is listening, whoever chooses to listen. I needed to sort of talk this through and speak it out loud. Another part, I'm sure another part of what's feeding the sadness and melancholic type energy for me today, it's Sunday, so there's the football that's on that people are in the house or watching and all engaged in, and that is like another loss for us. That's another loss for the team, African descendants, getting free from this system. Not so much, not even counting all of the Africans who went to church today in praise of Jesus, and that is another loss for us. Yet it's more importantly thinking about, my work world and my talents, not being able to use them for my own capital benefit. The fact that without money, that many of my activities are limited, and there's a lot of stress placed on myself and the other people that I live with because of my limited economic status. I apologize if that was, distracting for you. It did get, for me, as you see, a bit distracting. It was kind of loud for me. Yet, I tend to, I use the music that feeds my energy, so I tend to have it playing. At any rate, not having that financial, but more than that, it's like, for myself, knowing, recognizing the steps that I took to be in a position to earn income. I am an awesome therapist. I'm very good at what I do. I'm very educated. I'm very well experienced. I'm very articulate. And the sad reality for me as a woman of African descent, possessing those qualities puts me in a position to not get a job. And it's like, that is like, that's a stab in the gut. It's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? At this stage in the game. And continuing to work to find ways to take care of myself through the midst of this here stuff is like another factor that sort of is feeding the sadness that I am experiencing today. And so that's all I wanted to share about what I wanted to share about, and about all I have to say for now. And so I would just, add, thanks for listening to me share. Until next time. Yeah, I have Mitch Mac clothes on, but it's Sunday. I'm in the house. So what? I washed my hair today, and it's winter time up here on the East Coast. And so I needed to cover my head with something because it's kind of cool in the house. You have to keep the thermostat down a little bit, because, it costs money to pay the bill. So I have my head wrapped with this blue, and then I have on my black and purple. It's like when I look at myself, that's what I see. So I give account for that, because I imagine that's what you'll see. So that's it for now. Thanks for listening. From the Recovery Room of Racism Not Anonymous with me, Sis Abana Africa. Peace.